I've seen these pepper sandwiches all over my For You page forever, so I wanted to try it. And to be honest, I'm not a crazy fan of peppers, so I decided to go with a yellow pepper since it's so mild and give it my own little twist. So cut off the top and get all the seeds out. Cut it down the middle, of course. Now I'm going to use this Kite Hill tzatziki sauce. It's dairy-free and made of almond milk, and it's absolutely delicious. Then I'm going to drop that in there with some cucumbers and a fully cooked turkey burger. You guys, I'm absolutely in love with this. Even though I'm not a crazy fan of peppers, this was absolutely delicious and I devoured it. Like and follow for more low-carb recipes.
Stop what you're doing. You're going to want to try this P.F. Chang's copycat lettuce wrap recipe. It starts with a pound of ground chicken. You're just going to cook it in a pan until it's browned. And then you're going to add some minced garlic, some chopped onion, and some water chestnuts. I bought mine already chopped in the can. Then you're going to add your sauce ingredients, a 1/4 cup each of hoisin sauce, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. Now you're going to want to find some lettuce leaves. I like the little cups that are made by these artesian romaine lettuce heads. I lost 55 pounds eating food like this.
Have you ever tried making homemade keto lemon bars? Let me show you how I made this. You're gonna start by making your crust. Pour your almond flour, sweetener, butter, mix, and pour into your pan. Bake for 10 minutes until it's lightly toasted. And now it's time to make our filling. You're gonna use almond flour, lemon zest, melted butter, vanilla extract, eggs. Do a quick mix and now throw your dry ingredients in. Make sure everything's well combined and now pour over your crust. Now bake for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. My favorite lemon bars. The printable recipe and macros are on lowcarblove.com.
This cheesy buffalo chicken bacon dip is life-changing. Start by heating up a block of cream cheese for 30 seconds in the microwave, add 1/2 cup of mayo, 1/2 cup of sour cream, and stir that well. Then I added 1 cup of shredded rotisserie chicken dish or skillet covered with cheese. Bake at 350 degrees for 25 minutes, broil for 2, serve with your favorite veggies.
Here's an easy, healthy snack. So slice your cucumbers, pat them dry, add some cream cheese mixed with ranch seasoning, add everything bagel seasoning, carrots, roll them up, stick some toothpicks in them so they don't fall apart, cut them, and there you go.
Let's make crab rangoon dip. A block of softened cream cheese, a 1/4 cup Japanese mayo, sugar, and rice vinegar. Or lemon is okay too. Give this a mix. Equal parts mozzarella and cheddar, and plenty of lump crab. Now flatten the top with more cheese, and bake at 350 for about 30 minutes. Wonton wrappers, cut these into triangles like this.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make Disneyland Dole Whip. It's so easy to do, it only takes 3 ingredients. First, to a blender, we're going to add in 2 cups of frozen pineapple, 1 cup of vanilla ice cream, and 1/2 cup of pineapple juice. You want to use only half of your pineapple juice and add gradually as needed. Now we're just going to blend everything together. Now I'm going to place the Dole Whip into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag and cut the corners. You don't have to use this right away. You can place this in the freezer until you're ready to serve. And there you have it, Disneyland Dole Whip. I got a Disneyland expert to let me know if the taste is on point. Babe?
It tastes just like Disneyland's Dole Whip.
Really? Nice.
Tonight I made one of my favorite things. This is chicken cutlet bruschetta. It's absolutely delicious. I hope you guys will try this one. It's so easy, but amazing. Chop up fresh basil, red onion, tomatoes, and fresh mozzarella. Put that in a bowl. Extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, sea salt, and I use garlic powder. You could use fresh garlic, but I think it's a little too strong in this, so I prefer the garlic powder. Give it a good toss and set it aside. Pound your chicken cutlets super thin. Dip them in a mixture of first flour, then beaten eggs, and then breadcrumbs. Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, panko, and grated cheese mixed. Then you want to fry it in canola oil until it's golden and completely cooked on both sides. On your dish, put down a bed of arugula, olive oil, balsamic glaze, and some sea salt. Then put your chicken cutlet on top of the bed of arugula, top it with the bruschetta, and enjoy. Follow me for more.
To begin, simply lay down a slice of corned beef and half a slice of Swiss cheese and a dollop of sauerkraut. Roll it up like so, and you could totally be done now and just eat it. But then why make a video? So we're going to actually freeze these to prevent them from unrolling, and while they're in there freezing, just grind up that rye bread until a little crumble. It sticks to a beer batter we made. Julia looks unhappy.
JP, you're drunk. I'm taking over. So for the beer batter, just mix in some flour, cornstarch, baking soda, and seltzer water. After the batter is all mixed up, just dunk your corned beef roll into the batter and then into the rye bread crumbles.
Julia, I'm hungry.
And once it's completely coated, deep fry these for just a few minutes and they came out looking spectacular.
Look, there's another one. Not in focus. Huh! It's in focus now.
Yes, JP, they look really good.
And there you got it, guys. Not Irish, but it's healthy.
Cut 2 Roma tomatoes into quarters and remove the seeds. Place on a sheet pan and drizzle with olive oil and salt. Roast at 300 degrees for 30 minutes. Heat balsamic over medium heat until a spatula leaves a trail. Melt 2 tablespoons of Miyoko's butter and add the bread. Add Miyoko's fresh mozzarella slices and 1 slice of Miyoko's cheddar. Flip to fully melt the cheese. Flip again and add the tomatoes. Remove from the pan and top with the basil and reduced balsamic. Assemble and enjoy.
Let's make a low-carb Reuben sandwich. Start out by taking a cut-to-carb flatbread and add some shaved corned beef, lacy baby Swiss, homemade sugar-free Thousand Island dressing, and sauerkraut. Roll it up tightly and then cut it in half and fry in a small amount of avocado oil on all sides. These are always such a huge hit with my family.
Baked goat cheese pasta, springtime edition. Chop 1 bunch of asparagus and drizzle with olive oil and salt. Make room for Roth's Fresh Chef goat cheese. I love this cheese because it's rich, earthy, and it melts beautifully. Add more oil and red pepper flakes and bake at 400 for 20 minutes. Then add minced garlic and stir it up. Then add some green peas, basil, and mint. Stir it up and add the pasta of your choice. To make the sauce silkier, we'll add pasta water and honey. Now toss everything together and plate it. I like to finish each plate with a little bit of lemon zest, salt, and pepper. And now it's time to dig into this.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing one of my favorite one-pot rice dishes. This is known as istanbule. Up first, you're going to want to dice up some onions and pour some oil into it. Once those saute for a little bit, you're going to add some potatoes, some turmeric, and split that in half and add the chicken. Once that cooks down for a bit, you're going to add your bell peppers and 1 can of diced tomatoes. You're going to add your soaked long grain rice, a cup of water, and let that reduce. For some heat, I use some cayenne pepper. But once it's reduced, you're going to put a paper towel and cover it. Once all the liquid's gone, you're ready. Enjoy it with a salad, and you can find that recipe on my page.
I call these tamale dumplings, and they're a cross between a Venezuelan dish called boles pelones and tamales. We're going to start by cubing our pork shoulder and letting that simmer for a couple of hours until it's really nice and tender. While that's going, we're going to make a pepper sauce with guajillo and chipotle peppers with some cumin, salt, and pepper. Get it really well pureed in a processor and mix it with your finished pork. Now to make the dough, it's just masa harina, chicken broth, and a little bit of oil, which you form into balls, and then make little pockets. Stuff those with a tablespoon of the shredded pork and then fold your dough around those to create a dumpling. Those are going to boil in salted water until they float. And I like to serve these on a bed of fresh craving salsa and put a little Mexican crema and queso fresco on top. Check your produce section for the fresh craving salsa, and if you try these, I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
I call this summer pico de gallo.
We know this pepper is very mature not only because of the stretch marks, but because it's also starting to turn a little red on the end here. The more mature the pepper is, the spicier it is. Grape tomatoes are generally my favorite tomato. Remember to pop your limes in the microwave for about 20 seconds.